Here are famous quotes by Susan Anthony. I declare to you that woman must not depend upon the protection of man, but must be taught to protect herself, and there I take my stand. I look for the day when the only criterion of excellence or position shall be the ability and character of the individual, and this time will come. Men, their rights, and nothing more. Women, their rights, and nothing less. Nothing is hopeless that is right. I do not assume that woman is better than man. I do assume that she has a different way of looking at things. Organize, agitate, educate must be our war cry. There shall never be another season of silence until women have the same rights men have on this green earth. I distrust those people who know so well what God wants them to do because I notice it always coincides with their own desires. There never will be complete equality until women themselves help to make laws and elect lawmakers. No self-respecting woman should wish or work for the success of a party that ignores her sex. If all the rich and all of the church people should send their children to the public schools, they would feel bound to concentrate their money on improving these schools until they met the highest ideals. We ask justice, we ask equality, we ask that all the civil and political rights that belong to citizens of the United States be guaranteed to us and our daughters forever. Independence is happiness. There never seems to be any difficulty in stretching the laws and the Constitution to fit any kind of a political deal. But when it is proposed to make some concession to women, they loom up like an unscalable wall. I pray every single moment of my life, not on my knees but with my work. My prayer is to lift women to equality with men. Work and worship are one with me. The older I get, the greater power I seem to have to help the world. I am like a snowball. The further I am rolled, the more I gain. It is only through a wholesome discontent with things as they are that we ever try to make them any better. What an absurd notion that women have not intellectual and moral faculties sufficient for anything else but domestic concerns. Cautious, careful people, always casting about to preserve their reputations, can never effect a reform. The worst enemy women have is in the pulpit. I have known nothing the last 30 years save the struggle for human rights on this continent. If it had been a class of men who were disfranchised and denied their legal rights, I believe I should have devoted my life precisely as I have done on behalf of my own sex. The religious persecution of the ages has been done under what was claimed to be the command of God. I will cut off this right arm of mine before I will ever work or demand the ballot for the Negro and not the woman. Failure is impossible. It's too bad that our bodies wear out while our interests are just as strong as ever. Cycling has done more to emancipate women than anything else in the world. To think I have had more than 60 years of hard struggle for a little liberty, and then to die without it seems so cruel. Our job is not to make young women grateful. It is to make them ungrateful so they keep going. Gratitude never radicalized anybody. When I was young, if a girl married poverty, she became a drudge. If she married wealth, she became a doll. A Republican government should be based on free and equal education among the people. For a people is only as great, as free, as lofty, as advanced as its women are free, noble, and progressive. I expect to do more work for women's suffrage in the next decade than ever before. I think the girl who is able to earn her own living and pay her own way should be as happy as anybody on earth. The sense of independence and security is very sweet. Support us by subscribing to Possible for Sure and for more quotes.